How are you all? I hope you are all fine at your home. Let us continue the lesson which we were started few days ago. Concert. As I have told you, this lesson it is completely on the base of true story. In this lesson, whatever the incidents we are going to find that all the incidents are happened one, that all the incidents are truth one. So let me continue or let me recall the things which we have studied in the paragraph number 6. Whereas in the paragraph number 6 we have concentrated towards the doctors, those who are nodding their head by saying that now almost all the things whatever possible by us, that all the things we have done, now onwards we are helpless in saving the life of Anant. It means to say the Anant is going to have a very few countable days, whether he is going to remain alive or not, that all the things we are going to see in the future classes. But only the thing that now almost all the doctors they have given a clear suggestion to the parent that you can take him to the home and we are helpless in saving the life, and whatever the things he likes, that all the things you can provide him, you just to make him to be indulge in the happiness one. So the parents are completely in the sad way. The parents are going to be crying a lot, but they were not expressing their tear, they were not expressing their fear in front of Anant. Whenever they were moving in front of Anant, they used to have a broad smile on their face and they used to be laugh in front of him, though they were having a lot of grief in their heart. And moreover, we have witnessed many things that where the parent, whatever Anant was expecting, that all the things they were provided to him. But the last wish of Anant, the last wish is visiting the concert of Pandit Ravi Shankar, where the Anant was continuously crying and he used to say to his mother that I must have to see him, I must have to listen the concert of Pandit Ravi Shankar. And whether I can get this kind of a chances in future or not, I don't know. It is the chance of lifetime. The Anant was continuously crying in front of a mother and in front of his sister Smita, where the mother was helpless. She stood in front of, she just stood beside of him. She was trying to console the son. She was trying to say him that Anant, you don't bother such all the things, you don't worry about this all the things. When you will feel better, when you will become a perfectly all right, we will take you to the concert of Pandit Ravi Shankar, because Pandit Ravi Shankar, he is not going to be play the concert for the last time. It means in future again he is going to continue to be playing the concert and all. So there you can visit, there you can have a glance, you can enjoy it out. So this was the scene it was going on. Next in the 7th paragraph, what are the things are going to take place, whether Anant is going to remain alive or not, whether he will get succeeded to visit the concert or not, that all the things will concentrate in the paragraph number 7, 8 and 9. Shall we? Come on. Smita stood at the window looking at the traffic. Her eyes filled with the tears. Her mother whispered, "But you, Smita, you must go. Your father will take." When she was alone with Aunt Susila, Smita cried out in a choked voice. Now what happened that where in the scene continuously it was going on and mother was trying to console the son and she was saying him that you don't worry, in future we are going to take you to the concert of Pandit Ravi Shankar. These are all the words she was trying to console to the son. At another side we can find it out Smita, where she was sitting and reading the newspaper. Suddenly she closed the newspaper by understanding that she made a blunder mistake by screaming out with over excitement. That was her blunder mistake. By understanding that, she just kept the newspaper aside. She was looking through the window at all the traffic, the vehicles which were passing in front of the apartment. She was just watching all the vehicles and her eyes were completely filled with the tears. Mother from the little far, she understood that now Smita is going to cry. She went closer to the Smita and she saying to the Smita that Smita, you need not to cry. Smita, you need not to cry, you need not to become disappointed one. I'll tell your father will take you to the concert on tomorrow, you don't worry, you don't cry. In such a way, mother is trying to console to the Smita, but in actual way, mother misunderstood here. Mother misunderstood because mother thought that Smita is crying because she is not able to attend the concert. In actual way, the Smita was not crying because of a concert and all. The Smita was crying because of her brother's condition. Smita was crying because of her brother, one who is the die-hearted fan of Pandit Ravi Shankar, and he is going to be play the music at beside of this apartment itself, Shanmukananda auditorium. It is there. There is going to play, and whereas my brother is unable to go there. Second one, we are unable to fulfill his last wish. So because of that reason, Smita, by standing in front of the window, by looking towards the traffic side, she just started to cry. The mother went closer to her and she is saying that, Smita, you need not to cry. I will tell your father, he is going to take you to the concert. But in actual way, Smita couldn't explain all the things to the mother because Anand was also there. No? So due to that reason, Smita, whenever she finds her aunt Sushila will be alone. By the time she used to go to her aunt Sushila, she used to sit with her and she used to cry out whatever the things she was having in her heart, that all the things she was omitting. She used to explain in front of her aunt Sushila. There what she is saying, make underline this question can ask in the RC reference to context. In a choked voice, it means that she was crying in a louder voice and all. No, how can I? We have always done things together, Anand and I. Now what happened? Smita, she is crying in front of Anand and she is saying, in front of Sushila, and she is saying that, Aunt, no, never. Mother is asking me to go to the concert. How can I go? Myself and Anant, me and Anant together, we have done all the things whatever we were wishing till today. Till today, whatever the things we were wishing, we were doing together. We were going to school together, we were going to the music classes together, we were playing table tennis together, we used to be participate in the athletic game and all and together. And at home also we were playing, or we were just teasing each other together. And now my mother is saying that you can go, your father will take you to the concert. No, never. How can I go alone without Anand? So this was her feeling, this was her grief. And then what happened? This question definitely it is going to come for the RC, as I have told you. No, how can I? We have always done things together, Anand and I. So the question may come that who is refers to? I. Then again, in front of whom she is saying these things. Then again, who is Anand, it may be asking, or else what was the situation like this. For the RC 3-mark question, this question definitely it will come. Another RC question it is there. Next, Aunt Sushila, what she will say? A walk in the park might make you feel better, said Aunt Sushila, and Smita was grateful to her suggestion. Then Aunt Sushila what she is saying that wherever you are going to the apartment, and definitely in that apartment corner area itself, at the corridor itself, we can find that some of the park or other things they will be making it out. So then Aunt Sushila is saying that Smita, listen, you just go down and take a walk in the park, or where the park it is there, no? You just walk out in the park, and there you can feel better. It means it can melt your heart, where whatever the grief you are having, that it can become a consoled one. So better you can take a walk in the park. Aunt Sushila has given a suggestion to the Smita. Then Smita said that, okay, thank you aunt for giving me such a suggestion, that now itself I will go on the garden, I will go on the park, and let me take a walk there. So this was the scene of paragraph number 7. In the paragraph number 8, let us focus. Now Smita is in the park. In the park, people were walking, running, playing ball, doing yogic exercise, feeding the ducks, and eating the roasted grams and peanuts. The Smita felt alone in their midst. She was lost in her thought. When Smita started to take a walk in entire the park and all, she could find that she can have a glance that some of the people were dancing over the park, and some of the people were singing on the park, some of the people were feeding the ducks and all. Some other people were eating something else, and some of the people were doing yogic exercise and all. Some others are dancing, singing. Such all the things were going on in surrounding of the Smita. But Smita, she was unaware of all these things because she was going with a particular thought in her mind. See, whenever you will be watching the TV or else whenever you will be with your family members or somebody else, if you are having a grief in your heart, if you are having a tension in your heart, then whatever your family members are speaking to you, you couldn't be able to listen that. Because you will not be present by mentally and physically. Only physically you will be present in front of them, by mentally you won't be. So same way, when this Smita, when she was taking a walk, physically she was walking over there, but mentally she was somewhere else. She lost in her thought. The thoughts were nothing but she was thinking about her brother. She was purely thinking about Ananta. The last wish of Ananta, how I should have to fulfill, what I should have to do, whether I should have to visit a concert or not, what are the things I have to do, that all the things were running in her mind. She lost everything else. She was just walking. Physically she was there, but mentally she was not at all there. Some of the people dancing, enjoying, they were doing exercise, some of them were laughing, some of them were eating peanuts, butter, whatever you can call it out. Some of them were eating that, some of them were enjoying a lot, but she was not at all bothered about this world. She has completely lost in her own world. Next, in the paragraph number 9, what happened? Suddenly, a daring thought came to her and she hurried home and said to herself, why not? There is no harm in trying it. So suddenly when she was taking a walk, suddenly she got a daring thought, one idea she got. Then she thought that, okay, let anything to be happen. Let people take me in any way. If the people are thinking about me as if selfish and all the things, it doesn't matter to me. If the people are thinking me that, look at that, the sister, she has the brother has fallen on the bed and he is going to die, and the sister is doing this, all the things. Whatever the people will say, that all the things I don't want to bother, let me try these things. So Smita, she got a daring thought. She wiped out her tears and all. She moved towards her mother. She went to the home. It means the apartment she went, and there she is going to talk in front of her mother with a daringly. She is not crying now. She stopped crying. She was not at all bothering about anything else. Only the daring thought was there in her mind. What was the daring thought? That we will continue in the next time. Let's see that. She is moving towards her mother, and what she is saying to the mother? It would be nice to go to the concert. I don't know when we will get another opportunity to hear Pandit Ravi Shankar, she said to the mother. Then suddenly she went to the mother and she said, okay mother, I don't know whatever the things, whether he will come or not, whether the Anand is going to come or not, I don't want to bother about that. But one thing I am going to be very clear, that I just want to go to the concert. Because in the life of mine, whether I can see the Pandit Ravi Shankar's concert or not, I don't know about it out, because this may be the last opportunity, or we may get another opportunity or not. I don't have any idea about it. But I must have to go to the concert of Pandit Ravi Shankar. She was very clear about her thought. So with that thought itself, she went to the mother and she's saying that I just want to go to the concert of Pandit Ravi Shankar. This opportunity at any cost I don't want to miss. She was very clear with her thought and she said in front of her mother. Then what mother is saying that? Okay, then another opportunity to hear Pandit Ravi Shankar, she said to her mother later. And her father agreed to take the tickets. Then finally the father said that, okay fine, you are going to attend the concert of Pandit Ravi Shankar, in the sense, no problem, at least you can go, because he is ill, he is sick, he is going to die at any moment. We should not make him to be what you can call it, uncomfortable with these all the things. Better let him to be sleep here itself. If you want to go to the concert, come on, I will take you to the concert. So the father went and he bought the 2 tickets to the concert. One is for father himself, because he cannot send a daughter alone to the concert, no. So therefore the one ticket for himself and one ticket for the Smita. The 2 tickets were bought by the father to the concert of Pandit Ravi Shankar. In the next class we are going to focus that whether Smita, she will attend the concert of Pandit Ravi Shankar or not. Then again, why she has taken the 2 tickets, whether she can take the Anant or not with her. Anant was not able to go because he is completely laying down and he cannot even sit also for a single second. That was the condition of his. He is counting his last hours, not the days. Last hours he is counting, whether he can attend the concert or not. After going to the concert, what are the things are going to take place. Then again, what was the daring thought which has come in your mind. That all the things I am going to reveal in front of you in the next class. So please stay safe, stay at your home. Thank you.